Hi, welcome to Man of Steel Fan Gives Hope, the Facebook page on YouTube. So, I had a wee look at the YouTube comments. Surprisingly, I've got comments. I've got a couple of good guys out there that do make comments. Mr. W. Murr and I can't remember the other guy's name, but I know who these are because you're all ones to comment. But I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. There's 151 the last time I checked. It'll probably go down again after a couple of videos. But what I'm addressing here just now is somebody commented, and I may have this totally wrong, okay, but this is how I read it. So if I'm wrong, I apologise and stuff. But talking about Mr. Moore or something like that, or Moore, whatever, somebody put a fake mention on it and basically said that they should redo the whole DC stuff and Fox is doing it right. Now that, first of all, and then the correct Mr. Moore or whatever, he replies. Now, anyway, and calls him the fake Moore or Moore, whatever. And as I said before, these YouTube channels are to get connected to the people that are a fan of the Facebook page. I use these YouTube channels to talk to you direct, so you can see me and talk instead. It's just a wee comment below, and it's also there for me, for you guys to pass any questions on and what I think or whatever, and and if it's good and if I've got some sort of theory on it, I'll let you know. But this guy, this fake person, I mean, right away when they said Fox, I went, oh yeah man, Fox has really got it nailed down. Every one of Fox superhero films are fantastic. And I'm surprised they never used Marvel, to be honest, and they used Fox. But the other comment he was making was something about how get rid of Zack Snyder and whatnot and do the whole reboot and start it again. I thought to be honest, start the whole universe thing again. And to be honest, that's what we've seen the last of those kind of comments. It's because they're not using the grey cells, to be honest. Zack Snyder, you wouldn't have a DC universe if it wasn't for Zack Snyder. You wouldn't have had Man of Steel if it wasn't Zack Snyder. They tried Superman film in the style of Christopher Reeves with Superman Returns. One of my least favourite Superman movies. Okay, I'm putting it in the same way as Superman 4 with Christopher Reeve with the nuclear stuff, when he takes the girl and flies her into space and goes on the moon without the need of a spaceship. Anyway, but I love all DC, even though it's the bad ones. But they've got it mastered, okay? Warner Bros is trying to set out a universe that is different from Marvel. And I've said this in every one of my videos. I've said it a lot of times on my page, but you'll still have the haters and biased people, or maybe the Marvel fans stroke that just wants to see the kind of camp Superman that we've got from the 90s, because that's what you'll get. You'll get the camp Superman back again with that Christopher Reeve portrayed and Brandon Routh sort of portrayed in Superman Returns. You'll get that if you follow that theme. They tried it with Green Lantern and look at that. So because of that sort of theme, because of that sort of vision of how to make a superhero movie, it didn't work, and that's why they thought, okay, we'll stay with Zack Snyder. He made Man of Steel, fine, okay, Christopher Nolan brought him on board, to help Man of Steel because he couldn't do it. Christopher Nolan has to some sort of make it real, and he's got his vision and whatever. It just didn't gel. Anyway, and a lot of people that read the comics didn't actually like that ideology of Batman. Okay, some people say no, that's not their Batman, and because in that world there's no other heroes in that sort of stuff, and then that Batman, it started off good. Don't get me wrong, Batman Begins was brilliant. Batman Begins, I thought, right, we're going down the right path, but then it went totally in another direction because of David Goyer had helped with the first script of Batman Begins, and it just went off in a tangent. So now that the darkest story has been told, Batman v Superman, okay, it's the darkest story because you've got to have the dark times between Batman and Superman, but let's not have them camp, right, and have this sort of cheesy Captain America versus Iron Man 20 films later. Okay, this is two people with different approaches, different ideals, and you get it in the comics all the time. These two guys fighting, one gets the upper hand one time, then it's the other guy's turn to get it. It's been there, but now what Zack Snyder envisioned, again, I keep on saying this but nobody's getting it, it's a trilogy. There's people are posting on Facebook just now about Chris Terrio and everybody else that they'd posted before BVS had came out, and the vision for the trilogy, and that BVS was going to be dark and the next one was going to be lighter and stuff. Oh yeah, I can hear your thoughts. So have you seen the trailer? It's still dark. Okay, that's because I haven't changed it. Okay, we don't need sunshine in the clouds. We don't need a spare car park where no buildings can be damaged. Okay, and have a wee kind of tussle. Okay, it's dark. Batman at night time fights at his best. Okay, and you get that premise. If it's all nice, cheerful, colourful, it'll be like watching something out of cosplay. Okay, with Captain America and Iron Man. When I watch heroes, most of the time during the day, it looks like cosplayers in the middle of the street. Okay, but you take away all that sunshine and rainbows, then you get to the gritty stuff. Especially if you stay in Scotland and you don't get much sun anyway. But no, they've built the universe, they've listened to the people, they don't want to make it the same sort of universe as Marvel. Otherwise, people will just say, you're just copying Marvel and everything else. Another post is saying, look how many Marvel films are coming out next year compared to DC. That's because Sony makes films along with and then you've got the Marvel studios that make, so of course they can bring out more films. Warner Brothers does a lot more beside DC. Also, they're trying to get the directors and Robert Zemeckis, hello, okay, for the Flash, so that it's a build up, but everything's looking positive. I've said before, Dwayne Johnston's had talks with them, with the movie verse and stuff, and it seems to be, it's going to be a long process. It's going to be maybe 20 years. Now, I can see signs of the Avengers dying off. Thankfully, they are going to be dying off, and you'll have other Marvel characters to make films of, especially after Infinity War, when even Mr. Feige is saying he's not actually too sure on the next phase. Okay, but what we do know on DC, we don't need, listen, DC and Warner Brothers, they're not even thinking there's a war on. Okay, we've got Henry Cavill in the nice Superman costume celebrating Superhero Day and welcoming and saying praises to every hero under the sun, including Marvel's heroes and actors and everything else. Okay, see that side of the business? They're not interested in you and the haters that are out there. okay? Who says Warner Brothers wants to do umpteen movies the same as Marvel, okay? It might just lead right up to the second part of the Justice League and finish there. And then after Justice League, they might go and, yeah, do your Green Lantern, do your Shazam, and that's it. That's your heroes. And maybe another 4 years down the line, they might say, right, well, the actor's getting old in here. Now we know that is a success. Now we know that is a success. Like Suicide Squad, by the way. Suicide, most profitable film. Yes. Between Batman and Superman. So it's Warner Brothers is now, they're changing the strategy apart from, they're changing it from the marketing side of things. They're changing it from, because BVS has been done, they'll be going on to, right, we've dealt with all the dark side, we don't need to do with the dark side anymore because we've got dark side coming. What was that? The dark side between Batman and Superman. Then we're getting dark side. I didn't notice that. Anyway, I'm tired. Okay, I just a reconnection there. Dark side, dark side. So yeah, it's and Aquaman is starting this week. They're starting to do the filming this week on Aquaman, and as I say, right now we're getting the buzz for Wonder Woman. We're getting word back from the studios. The good positive vibe from Wonder Woman is coming up. Tickets are on sale just now. I want to get the tickets. I'm just waiting for the cinema to release them. It's there, but when I click on to Super Screen, I'm like, why have you not given that date? 2nd of June is when it's out, but you're still not. So I don't know what's happening. But officially, tickets you can buy. So no, they don't want to. Why would they? Henry Cavill is happy to do Superman to the day he dies. Ben Affleck, as far as I'm concerned, is happy. Jason Momoa, he's ecstatic. The Flash, Ezra Miller, he wants he's pumped up to get going, get the Flash film ready and pumped up. And do we need Flash movie 2, 3, 4? Do we need Cyborg movie 1, 2, 3, 4? Not exactly. All I can say to you is Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, Thor 2, Thor 3, or maybe Thor 1 as well. Not exactly all that good. But if they can pump out just one fantastic film, which they already have with Man of Steel, Batman v Superman Ultimate Edition, and the Justice League. Now, some people out there are already complaining, as I said in the other video about the magazine, about Justice League, it's been a positive buzz of Justice League trailer, okay? Don't fall into all these other people that have got no... Listen, how can I put this bluntly? See, when I go out in the world and I talk to the normal people that do not do this sort of thing on YouTube or on Facebook, right, they have got no idea all this shit is going down. All this inward fighting is happening, okay? You go on YouTube and you see, I seen this girl dressed up as Harley Quinn, and she's excited to see Guardians of the Galaxy. She's excited to see Catwoman. Not one mention of all this biased stuff, okay? It may, because we're on Facebook, seem to be a bigger problem than it is, or it seems to be, but it's not. We are not the world population, okay? The world population that have a life, okay? I'm not saying you don't have a life. I don't have one, right? I do my page and I do this, okay? And I've got to answer all this stuff, and I've got to read all the biased stuff and all the hatred stuff and whatnot, and then argue against it. But when I sit down and think about the bigger picture and what other people are doing, as I say, people around us where I stay, they have got not a clue, right? They have got not an inkling that all this biased media is there. It's just all, sadly, us that go on Facebook that look up comicbook.com that knows. So rest assured, people out there, the film studio is not bothered. For them, they've got a success in their hands. They're well aware of all the bias and stuff that's happening online, but it's not affecting them one iota. They'll carry on making their films despite all those haters out there. And the actors and actresses, they're all happy with the products. Okay, they're getting a positive feed from the fans as well. Okay, and I believe this year, Wonder Woman, yes. And when they see Justice League, it'll be like Zack Snyder, we apologised after Batman v Superman, we're going to apologise again to you. We now get the trilogy idea. Okay, we get it. Oh, I want to go back to watch Man of Steel. I want to get Batman v Superman Ultimate one back on. I want to see the Justice League. Whoa, big picture. I now get it. These films will become cult movies, okay, because people will soon start watching them and getting the bigger picture out of it. Now, if you guys are a hater of Zack Snyder, or anything else, or you want to put bad comments on the YouTube channel for this, to be honest, I mean, it's not a dictatorship. You can put it down, of course, you know, free country and free world and all that sort of stuff. But I'm treating this YouTube the way I treat my page. I'm not even going to read any comments. And guys, if you're going to, don't worry about arguing against these people, okay? They're not worth your time and effort. I'll just delete, okay? I'll just delete their comments. But thank you for you guys stuck up for the DC out there, but don't even give them your time, okay? So thanks very much, and stay positive out there. Zack Snyder and David Goyer got everything in hand. Chris Terrio, Ben Affleck, all Warner Brothers Studios, okay? It's getting there. They're getting the secret formula. They're getting it, and they now believe to have it mastered, okay? Beforehand, they just thought, oh, Christopher Nolan films, that's the only way we go. Even Jeff Johns has said it before. Jeff Johns says Warner Brothers just thought it has to be really, really dark, okay? And they stuck in that because of those cheesy ones didn't work. But Zack Snyder has always said, and Chris Terrio has always said, we're starting off a wee bit dark. Superman, he's not Superman yet. Yes, he's killed, and when he gets reborn, he's going to be the Superman that we know. And then things are going to just get to the place where we've all went on the journey. We've all went, he's not out of Superman yet. He's not out of Superman yet. Oh, yes, brilliant. Never been done in movies before, never been done in comic book movies before. We take this journey from a small Kansas boy, you know, growing up and trying to get the world to accept him, and it's just going to be one great long story arc. So, thank you guys. Thank you. I stay positive out there, people.